Hi guys, my name is Keith Norris, known as the leader and superior of Club LASM, aka lover of animated shows and movies, and I am here with Colleen.
I'm Colleen.
Koda.
What's up, I'm Koda.
And of course, Colby.
Hi, I'm Colby.
So first things first, how are we doing this lovely Saturday evening or afternoon since it's still sunrise in my Eastern time?
I recently turned 23 this week.
Ooh, happy birthday!
Oh, and happy birthday then. Jeez Louise.
I'm going to be turning 27 next month, so you are all good.
Wow.
I'll be 25 next month.
We have a lot of birthdays, dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, but I'm doing well today. I just got back from a Broadway play, actually, called Kimberly Akimbo.
Ooh, that sounds cool. What's it about?
It's about a teenager, but she has like a rare disorder that makes her age rapidly. So she's 16, but on her face, she's old. Like, she's visually like 60 to 70 years old. The play is all about taking chances, taking risks. And she wants to tour the world, but with her disorder, she thinks she may die. It's like a dark comedy play, but it has a happy ending, I promise you.
Oh,
Okay, good.
But since I know all your birthdays is literally like next month, what are your plans for your birthdays? Like, I really need to know.
It's Utopia 2, baby.
Yeah. I'm going to be watching a Dread live show that's going to come out on that day, and Wicked for Good.
Oh
my gosh.
I'm getting two shows on my birthday. I'm going to be so spoiled.
It's so insane how we're close to Wicked for Good, to be honest.
In fact,
really
November
is
is going to be so much for
like...
me. So much is going to happen that November. Because you may notice during the recording sessions, there's going to be a big gap because we're planning something for my littlest brother's birthday. He wants to go to Orlando for his birthday.
Okay.
Which is like next week.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
Hope you have a good time.
Like, no, next week. Not, but at the start of November. Dang, what am I saying? I just realized next week is still October.
Okay.
I was like, my brain's a little fuzzy.
A couple weeks from now.
Last Sunday, I went to a football game. The last Sunday and the month before, I went to 2 football Buccaneers games, which they won.
Okay. Who were the Buccaneers against last time?
When I went to the first Buccaneers game on September, they played against the Jets. A wild ending there.
Oh, it's blocked! Field goal attempt is blocked! Scooped up and will be taken all the way! McLaughlin's kick is right down the middle.
And then the last Sunday, we went to the game in which Bucks played against the 49ers, which Bucks won. Thank goodness. I just realized Halloween is literally just around the corner. Oh my gosh. It's like Halloween, we're literally in October.
Yep. Yeah, getting my costume ready, too.
I'm going to be on Halloween, but I'm going to be basically like Disney bounding as Michael Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, I've got a hat, I've got a security badge, and I'm thinking about bringing a flashlight and like waving it around every so often, being like, "Who goes there? Michael Afton, store security. Report your business."
Not store security.
Store security. And every time I make coffee and give it to people, I'll be like, "Enjoy your drink while it lasts."
This GIF is literally going to be my costume for Halloween. It's literally the GIF that I literally just posted at the general chat.
You mean the face of an evil corporation?
Because you see how similar I almost look? I have the mustache. I literally have the suit. All I just need to get is the red jacket.
And the sunglasses. But where are you going to get all those blinding lights? How is that going to fit your costume?
You gotta have the lights.
Yeah. I'm going to be Nick Wilde for Halloween. My shirt just came in, and I found a tie that's sort of accurate to it. I just need to order the ears, to be honest. no tail, because I think that's like, I'm not gonna say it's a hassle, but I don't know. Doing the best I can here.
Yeah.
Speaking of Zootopia 2, we should really get to Knights of Guinevere, given the fact that Dana was so pissed about her show being canceled. She merely just took the opportunity to go with Glitch Productions and just create a show that literally took immediately jabs at Disney.
And I love it.
Oh my gosh,
I mean,
I
straight
love
for the trailer though. Like when it introduced Park Planet, I was like, is Walt Disney rolling in his grave right now? It's just like, that's funny.
I never really thought of that when I saw Park Planet, the first poster, but not the teaser yet. I didn't really think of that. But when I saw the first full-length trailer, and now having a full idea what it's about, I was like, oh.
From the teaser, I thought of a whole different plot. I thought just like this, I guess, this girl in this Snow White-esque world realized like, wait, this isn't my home. What is this? Is like a Truman Show type thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And then as more information came out about the show, I was like, oh, I know what this is.
Oh my goodness. There was a time in which I wanted to do a Glitch Production podcast video because I really have to address something about it. Glitch is taking over the independent animation industry by storm, and we are loving it.
Okay, I don't think my mic caught that, but I just like screamed. It's probably a good thing that it didn't.
Oh.
By the time of this recording, Glitch Direct happened last week, and so much has happened. I'm talking with the Amazing Digital Circus announcing the release dates for episodes 7 and 8. Murder Jones just recently released their music video. And guess what?
With the Living Tombstone.
Yeah.
And Lackadaisy. Oh my gosh.
Lackadaisy!
I didn't think that Glitch would pick
so
up Lackadaisy. Like, what?
That. I was shocked that, they're joining Glitch Productions, but to be honest, they needed that, in my opinion. I also shocked that they announced 7 and 8 for the Digital Circus episodes. Like, December I get, but March of next year, I want to say they're planning a summer series finale, but I don't know, these Defect 2 episodes are going to be critical to the plot and every character. A lot of people still think Jax is going to abstract in episode 7 because of one
and on a beach day, I bet they're going to fool us of, oh, it's going to be a nice episode beach day, but there must be something about this beach day that probably makes me feel more and more suspicious here.
Yeah.
It's the Amazing Digital Circus. It's a beach day with the Amazing Digital Circus, I want to point out.
Well, in the words of Kane, drown yourself in a digital lake.
You should die. You should have a fucking beach party.
We haven't even gotten to the carnival yet, have we?
I feel like episode 8 will most likely be the carnival.
You think they'll be engaging in ridery in episode 8?
That's what I'm thinking, because you said it before, they haven't been in the carnival yet, so I bet that this will be most likely the premise for episode 8.
Possibly. Oh, what if there's going to be like a big battle or something at the carnival?
A big, I don't know what kind of battle you're talking about.
I don't know, some kind of monster maybe?
Ah, yes, a battle
An abstract version of Jax, maybe?
Or with all the abstractions? Maybe they escape the cellar?
Oh gosh.
Plus, I haven't thought about this with Jax's character until recently, when I rewatched the show. The reason why he's scared of corn or something triggered him every time he sees corn. I thought to myself, what if, given the amount of close friends he became close to, one of them is either named Corn or has his character design in the form of a corn?
This theory is kind kind of based off some fan art somebody made, but I've seen people make like fan art of abstractions in the shape of like corn and pomegranates and things with like pods, and like the pods were replaced with eyes, so maybe that's why.
Wow.
That's interesting. That's an interesting theory. Never seen a fan art. I have seen a abstraction arc of Jax, of what it looks like. He looks like a wild bunny, basically.
Until episode 7 of The Amazing Digital Circus comes out, let's focus on Knights of Guinevere. Dang it. Aha! I said it again!
The Amazing Park of Guinevere.
The Amazing Knights? The Amazing Knights of Guinevere.
The Amazing Knights of Guinevere.
Imagine that as a great full crossover of any great
The Amazing Digital Guinevere.
Oh, goodness.
Guinevere is an antagonist in The Amazing Digital Circus.
Holy shit! A Guinevere android?
Right?
I've never really seen one like this. It looks really unusual and old.
And I can fix her brand new!
Better bring it to security. Maybe there's a reward out for it.
Why not bring it to security after I fix it and see if I can't wow anyone? Know what I mean?
Are you saying you're willing to risk jail time to be a corporate crownie like me?
So I guess from the beginning, we do see a little girl and her father. And as the father introduces her daughter to the Give, which is part planet, we see her pull a dissected Guinevere. And that kind of shocked me because, like, oh gosh.
She's using her intestines like a leash.
Because, like, the blue blood and all that. And Guinevere seems to be programmed to, like, follow whatever she says. That is until she gains her conscience and decided to jump off the building to escape, yes. Next thing you know, we see our main antagonist, Andi and Francesca, hacking into a vending machine, trying to get the Princess Guinevere plush. Even though they hack it, they were unsuccessful into getting the plush, which I'm like, y'all so smart, but we can't get that one thing.
Those things are rigged, I swear.
I hate those things so much.
But after a couple failures, it's just like, you know what, let's just go. That is until they meet the real Princess Guinevere. They were in shock when she asks what their names are. Frankie fixes her, I guess, her middle finger, which was glitching.
I think it's her middle finger, yeah. And I think that might have been the same Guinevere from the introduction. And it might have been the first time somebody genuinely, fixed her. And her quiet little thank you. It seemed so sincere. Like, she didn't...
It sounds like actually a real version of Gwen, and not just like some animatronic version of Gwen being controlled. You could see from the way she whispers to Frankie, thank you. It's like, she's like, finally, someone that actually cares about her well-being.
Yeah, but afterwards, we fast forward into the present where we see Andi and Frankie at their respective jobs. Andi is an engineer for Park Planet, well, animatronic engineer, but she's having some trouble, to be honest. While Frankie going to her job, which is from the factory to working on the boat to literally sort through the trash. That is until she pulled up something unexpected. An actual Guinevere android.
Oh, that's Gore. That's Gore, my comfort character.
No, not that. I guess it is, but still. She wants to fix it, while Sparky wants to sell it for money. Well, little scrap, I guess.
Sell the scrap for money.
But as we move along, Frankie convinces Andi to repair Guinevere with Repair Halo. They go on the ship and about to repair her until Sparky intervenes. He pulls out a weapon, which is like, I'm gonna say a taser of some sorts, but he was about to pull out one of her teeth until Andi saves her. Andi makes a deal with Sparky, and off they go to repair Guinevere. That is until Olivia noticed that they're here. We must alert security. But the security, that security guard, it was like an Elden Ring boss.
Yeah, like an Elden Ring boss mixed with like Five Nights at Freddy's.
As they keep running from the security guard, they seem kind of trapped in the corner. That is until Guinevere wakes up and says, I'll handle this. And I was like, how are you going to handle it?
god. Dana really went all in. She didn't
Yeah, that
hold
was
back.
like blood and guts and gore and everything.
I know. I want to say I guess Disney was holding her back, but I figured she want to make like a more mature show.
Yeah, like a more mature show for like adult audiences with the kind of stuff that she likes drawing and writing and working with.
The amount of years Dana was holding back, oh god. Thank goodness it's all out.
As we near the ending of the pilots, they start to fix her, and then we just see the Guinevere just picture this beautiful landscape, and we see young Andi and Frankie in her vision as she welcomes them. When we get to this beautiful credit sequence where we see art of Andi and Frankie as knights, which I really love, to be honest. It's like something out of a storybook.
If I'm remembering right, Andi was drawn with a sword and Frankie was drawn with a shield. Am I remembering that right?
Frankie was the shield, Andi was the sword.
Okay, cool.
I do like this last, before like the video ends, where we just see them sleeping and the Guinevere just watching over all three of them.
And like I said before, when it comes to the Amazing Digital Circus, it reverses the trope. It seems like the show is trying to make Andi and Frankie being the knights to Guinevere. It's Guinevere is most likely being the knight to Andi and Frankie.
Ooh, that's interesting.
That's the way I see it.
Maybe they're all knights. Anybody can be a princess. Well, anybody can be a knight too.
Well, we all saw three of them fight in like different moments. I mean, granted, we didn't see Guinevere fight, but we see the potential.
Yeah, they're all like extremely capable of fighting for sure. At the very least, they're capable of making a daring escape with a princess.
Oh, I forgot to mention before they fight, like, Giant throws his dome building and it both get knocked out. That's when Frankie, I guess she was hallucinating Guinevere and her friends, because we see the actual person Guinevere looks like that big bad meanie's gonna get you. You've been such a good friend to me. I got this.
Oh my god.
And then it just reverts back into the dystopia.
That was the same Guinevere they saw in the beginning. She still has those memories of her.
Which is crazy. Like, I've been speechless throughout this whole time, just even thinking about that scene alone. It's like Gwen is literally Dana, who's really holding back. Like, take all that anger, all that frustration, all that type of abuse that she suffered, and they just took it out into that ginormous robotic soldier, and then poof, she just went back to her dystopian sleep. Like,
Frankie has a heart of gold, but you know, there's some mischief going around.
It also seems that she has, like, I'm not sure what it is, but she's seeing things that aren't really there in those little, like, kind of tinker toys that she has.
Oh,
like
you mean
yeah. Like, she builds them, she reprograms them, she has dreams and, like, imagines them talking to her. And she also imagines the original version of Guinevere talking at some points, even in the present day.
Oh, that's true.
So that's something to keep in mind, I suppose. But, like, I think Frankie might be my favorite character already.
I was going to address the fact about the two main characters, Andi and Frankie, is basically literally Dana Terrace in a nutshell.
They're like two sides of her, and I love it.
Yes, Frankie represents Dana's hopes and dreams of wanting to be part of the animation industry, of wanting to have her story be told. While Andi, on the other hand, is Dana during her time being spent at Disney TVA. And the amount of creativity being draining out because of the strict guidelines, because of how much she had to go through, which is why she left.
I feel like their opposing personality traits can be something that, like, a lot of people can relate to, too. Like, Frankie is a little more playful and imaginative, and she's a little more optimistic. She's a little more on the laid-back side. And Andi seems to be, like, a bit of a perfectionist. She stresses out a lot, she worries a lot, she always feels this need to have a plan for everything. And I feel like that kind of dynamic is really interesting. I love both of these girls so much, but I think Frankie might be my favorite.
Well, I know what you're saying, because I think Andi is sort of a realist, to be honest. Because, like, you know, Frankie hypes her up, like, you got an engineer, people will kill for that job. It's like, no, I'm just a cog in a never-ending machine. I had to get out of here, but like, I know she has her own aspiration, because I feel like she wants to build her own animatronics or open her own park, to be honest.
Or like do her own thing, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think
Also, I wanna
Dana
point-
Fina actually did her own thing at Glitch.
Also, I want to point out, there was a little scene where Frankie was, like, tinkering with her little guys, and they all kind of, like, fluttered around her. She looked like a Disney princess.
I saw that. I was like, she had to put that trope. Just be like, you see, Disney? Anyone could be a princess.
Yeah.
One can cook.
Mm-hmm.
More buff lady princesses.
Exactly.
Also, I want to point out, there were even drawings of Frankie in Dana Terrace's most recent art book, Skin and Bones. Like, there was a sketch of her.
Oh.
I was flipping through it and I found a drawing of her.
Looks like Dana had Frankie on her mind for a while.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Okay, now imagine Frankie in the Owl House.
Oh, Frankie would be over the moon in the Owl House universe. She would be having the time of her life, I'm positive.
Like, let's say Luz had a friend, or if she was the actual protagonist.
Speaking of that, I also want to address that as well. You know, the world building with Park Planet and the real world, it's like two of them is like being depicted as heaven and hell. Being heaven is most likely this Park Planet. But which is so ironic is that with that theme park being so high up in the clouds, it's difficult for those down below to try to reach that potential of wanting to go to that park because it's so high up, but it's down there. You can't reach it. It's a hellish factory.
Yeah.
It's probably like dystopian. Like, this is a dystopian world with, like, I'm not gonna say Fallout. I was gonna say Fallout, but it's not Fallout.
What's even worse in this hellish world down below is literally, like you said, the trash is being thrown from the park, and not only that, there's literally a mysterious blue lung that's infecting its employees as well, which is very tragic.
Oh, yeah, blue lung disease.
That's right, because, like, Andy bumped into a guy, and while she was telling him off, the guy just started coughing out blue blood. I did feel kind of bad for both of them, because I'm like, yes, you can stand up for yourself, but once you see that person sick, who's truly the jerk here?
I mean, you can be sick and still be a jerk to someone.
I know, but when she was telling him off and he kept coughing, I was like,
yeah, kind of hard to do that, you know. I want to.
I don't want y'all. Listen, I don't want y'all last words to be like, you suck, you jerk. I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah. Oh wait, you're dead. Oh no.
Yeah. And, I didn't do anything. I just insulted him.
And I began to notice that Andi may have had some of that blue lung as well, because when she did that spit handshake with Sparky, it's shown that she had like blue spit, I guess.
It was either Andi or Sparky. It's not like immediately clear, I don't think, and I don't think it's supposed to be. But one of them has it.
It is like a dark scene.
I'm fearful if that is the case, that if the show gets picked up, Andi having quote unquote blue lung will most likely come into play, as it could most likely slowly build up throughout the course of the series. But hopefully that blue lung will have to be discussed about once this show gets picked up.
Yeah,
like we don't know how blue lung works just yet, but I know how black lung works, and prolonged exposure to that kind of thing, it just messes up your lungs even more.
It's not like minors, like, don't minors get that? Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's when you inhale an excess of coal dust.
Yeah, I learned that from the movie October Sky. Welcome to Disney. We released the bubonic plague. Be careful.
We released a bubonic plague. Here are some Mickey-themed gas masks, which actually existed, by the way.
That's right. And that's how we meet Sparky, her boss / I'm not gonna say enemy yet, so I'm gonna say frenemy.
Tentative enemy.
But I feel like it's going to most likely shift into that more antagonist type of role. I mean, it's sad given the fact that you've seen the amount of harsh punishment Frankie has to go through, having her teeth literally being removed by Sparky.
Oh, that is my worst nightmare. Like, the thing is, I draw so much horror stuff relating to teeth, and like, quite literally anything happening to my teeth is like my worst nightmare. Like, I'm terrified of them like falling out or getting irreparably damaged, like falling over and chipping a tooth. It's just, Ugh.
But I just want to figure out, like, how did they meet Sparky? Or, like, why does Sparky do this? I guess.
He calls her nicknames like Frank or Francis or something.
Mm-hmm.
They're familiar with each other to the point where they can call each other nicknames. Like Frankie calls him Boss Man. But like, I'm curious as to how they actually met and like the deeper parts of their relationship.
I love the little key details of one of the soldiers down below. Almost, what is it? Almost look like having these Mickey Mouse thingies. I don't even know what the type of detail on the soldiers, right?
Like the ear-looking silhouette type thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to... Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of people are not making like living wages at a single job. It looks like people are just like barely scraping by and they live like paycheck to paycheck. So like, it's kind of understandable that Sparky would want to like get a lot of money really fast, I feel like.
Yeah, because for Frankie, I don't know what her dream job is, to be exact. It seems like she does want to fix like actual animatronics, because like, when Andi gets home, Frankie's like zoning out, speaking like, either stealing this android with speaking to her imaginary friends. It's just like she's questioning herself. Does she want to do it to change the world, or does she want to go back into routine? So I like when Frankie was like about to tell Andi, she's like, you have to guess, and she's like, Frankie, you had to tell you hurt anybody.
That one single frame alone just make my day. It was like, yep, Frankie's my favorite character. So it's like right then and there, I knew it from a mile away that Frankie would immediately became my favorite. But I was literally about to say, throughout the second half, in which Andi and Frankie were on their way of trying to fix Frankie, I recently watched a Disney Effect video on YouTube in which it symbolizes Dana's obstacles of trying to get the Owl House pitch to Disney, with so many obstacles literally blocking her path, and yet she somehow persevered her way of having her story be told the way she wanted it.
Yeah, interesting.
Wonder what, if the show does get greenlit, I wonder what the story might be here.
Like, they definitely seem to have a plan of fixing Guinevere, but like, how would they go about that, and what specifically would happen while they were doing that?
Well, first episode she's prepared, but she's trying to get used to the real world, basically.
Yeah.
Because I see like a lot of, like, there's this one person who makes like Owl House fan art and Nice and Guinevere fan art. One fan art was like the old, like Olivia. She's old lady now, and she's like, give her back. And Guinevere was like, can you disable protocol 10132B? And I think, let's see, Frank was like, what does that do? Does that disable your use to kill humans? No, that's our fan filter. F you old hag, you.
Oh, I saw that. Morning Mark, right?
Yeah,
I love their art.
Still follows content. I didn't think he would actually do Knights of Guinevere, which is crazy.
I know I've seen like art of it recently. It was like Frankie saying like Andi walked in, Frankie changed. He's like, "Whoa, you're real. You could handle that old man." And Frankie was like, "Yeah, but what if I killed him?"
Oh my god!
I love Mark's art so much. I love that person's art.
I even want to address about the ending. It gave me the idea about what if the ending that we saw is most likely the teaser the whole time. Like, the teaser that we saw was actually the aftermath of the ending of what it looked like.
Oh my god, no. Oh no.
When we saw the very first teaser, it was most likely the ending of while they're trying to fix Guinevere but gone wrong.
No, you might be right, because looking back at the teaser, they both have the right character shapes. Andi and Frankie, I mean.
I didn't even know who those characters were yet. I thought one was going to be a guy, one was going to be a girl, but no, they're both girls.
Yeah. Well, when I saw the teaser, I thought they were like random scientists.
I thought they were like teenagers or something.
Like, I thought to myself, hey, after thinking about it now, just from that teaser alone, I thought to myself, what if they just start episode 2 with literally just that teaser where we left off?
That has to be, in my opinion, that'd be smart.
Yeah.
It's like just start the episode with the teaser trailer and then continue on.
See how that came to be, yeah.
Like that said, what were your favorite moments from that pilot?
I had a lot of favorite moments. I did like the Park Planet trailer when they're showing all the Guineveres. It does seem like an actual amusement park commercial from like the 80s/90s.
Yeah.
All Frankie moments were best moments. I don't care what you say.
Every single one of them.
Same
She
here.
is our little treasure. I really liked the scene near the end where they were trying to break into the laboratory. I really loved that kind of like chase scene. And the part where Guinevere screamed despite not being programmed to do so. That was probably her trying to warn them. It wasn't the safest way to warn them because it also gave away their position.
I mean, yeah, because I don't know if she's trying to gain a conscience per se, but it's like it's developing one, I guess.
It could have been a combination of like a warning to the girls and like fear for her safety and the safety of them. So maybe it was like a combination warning fear type thing.
Yeah, because I don't know, well, would you call Guinevere AI for this or no?
I'd call her an android.
Yeah, because I was saying she's developing a conscience while Kate is just getting mentally unstable.
She's got intelligence like programmed into her, but it looks like she's slowly gaining more.
I see it as like more of a hybrid type. A human type android hybrid.
Normally I don't really like gore, like in horror movies and things like that, but the way Guinevere's intestines basically and her blue blood was animated and like the glimpse of the blue lung that we got to see, I was super fascinated by it. Maybe I'm just like grossed out by real life gore, but I can appreciate like animated gore as long as it's not like too excessive.
Why is that to say for me? Because I'm like, I can watch Invincible, but I can't watch The Boys.
Yeah. I can watch Scream just fine, but like something like the show Slasher, I'm just like, bleh. Maybe it's because they were like older movies and they were still kind of figuring out practical effects, so there was still some kind of like caution about it as they were trying to figure out. And I saw somebody on Blue Sky point out that out of all of the projects that Glitch has right now, the Gaslight District aligns the most with their aesthetic. I think Knights of Guinevere aligns the most with my general aesthetic. Like the kind of stuff that I like, I think.
Oh, you mean like Disney and whimsical, or just like psychological horror?
Combination of like whimsical and psychological horror, I think. Not necessarily Disney, but like whimsy. And I also really like when that whimsy has a little bit of like unsettling nature tied to it. So like the grungy kind of look of the surface world and all the graffiti over the pretty art. Things like that.
So like Welcome Home? I don't even know what I'm a fan of, but Welcome Home.
Yeah, like Welcome Home, yeah.
Now imagine having an episode where just like, come on guys, let's run into the flowers. That's what Guinevere sees, but Andi and Frankie was like, we gotta get out of here, they're gonna get us.
And the flowers are actually like dead bodies.
That's what I love about the show.
And Guinevere just like skipping.
She's skipping over a pile of bones.
That's what I most likely can expect from the show. It's most likely the contrast between what Gwen sees from her point of view to what the two girlies, the duo, sees from their point of views. It's like the contrast is rarely there. Well, I have to tell you, my favorite moment is the amount of jabs that Disney threw at Disney, obviously. Yes. Especially when it comes to the... Hold on.
It was just a giant. It was a giant piece for Disney.
See this? But
oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh,
the live action remake. Nobody asked for it, so we're making it anyway. And all the comments.
Oh my
god. Nobody asked for this for a reason. We're tired of the live action remakes. Oh my god. Just leave animated movies as they are. They were successful the first time around for a reason. I get that Disney likes money, but they need to keep like milking every single thing. I could get on myself.
Because I'm like, Moana's getting live action remake. That movie's not like 10 years old yet. And then I'm still afraid for the Robin Hood live action remake Because
Oh my god.
yeah, no, because you know a lot of furries are very concerned about it.
Oh my
A lot of people
god.
are terrifying in live action.
Stop, please.
Including
Stop.
me, okay?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Another favorite moment is like one thing that I didn't notice is during the crane scene.
There were little Easter eggs.
Yes,
That's right.
this literally the amount of characters from previous shows, like Ann and
They got
Uzi
all
from
of them
Murder
there.
Jones, Jax and Pomni from the Amazing Digital Circus, and of course Mel from the Gaslight District. Like, wow.
That is so cute. Don't they have plushies of like all of those characters?
I think so. I know. Yeah, I think
that-
they do
that-
on
There's
the
one that
side.
talks.
So that wouldn't be too far off.
I even saw the littlest Easter egg that I saw was literally all the way from the beginning. If you see, as Olivia
What
was
is that?
walking that,
Yeah.
I've noticed these
What?
things, in which
What is that?
immediately pointed out, it's like they're supposed to be Luce and Amity's talisman, string and ghost.
Wait, really?
Yes,
Wait,
Oh my gosh, I
what?
gotta look
someone
back at
pointed
that
that
episode.
out.
I gotta watch the pilot again to see everything I missed.
Like Dana somehow managed to sneak
Oh my
in
gosh.
those talismans from the
Sorry.
outhouse. What about you, Colby?
Yeah, me too. I like the old jabs and take that's and FUs at Disney.
It was just a giant hit piece for Disney, and I
Yeah.
loved it.
What are you gonna do? They can't do anything. I mean,
What are you
What am I
doing?
gonna do? Fire me?
What are you gonna-
Can't fire me.
what are you
I
gonna
quit.
yeah. You got real
Oh.
She-Rex took a jab at Disney with what was it, Ruby Gilman, because the antagonist is oh, that's right. 2 movies where they took a jab at the Little Mermaid.
I forgot about that
There was-
poster.
There was even a jab at the S&T department, like with that little glimpse of like Guinevere animatronic sketches and like notes about the designs being like, no wrinkles, and like the point is too violent. Like just trying to make it as
wrinkles.
free and child friendly as possible, to the point where it's not even real anymore.
With that said, what can you expect for the future of this whole show once it gets greenlit by Glitch Productions? Because I know for a fact that this show will be greenlit by Glitch Productions. Like, I'm desperate for that to happen. Please.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's so beloved by so many people. I'm confident that it's going to be picked up.
I'm starting to. Like, if it does get greenlit, what I see for the future of the show, I don't know if it's going to be limited to series or not, but that's up to Dana Terrace choice, but I want to see more of this world. Does it only affect this city? Does it affect all around? Is there multiple park planets that we don't know about? I also want to know what's the future with Olivia, because my theory is that I want to say she's siphoning the blue blood from Guinevere's to keep her alive.
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
Oh, and I want to point out, in the family portrait, Olivia's hair is black, but like the first time we see her at the beginning of the episode, her hair is white.
Colleen, I did told you earlier about this theory of, you know, Olivia trying to make Guinevere more like her mother. Like, because of
Oh.
whatever happened to her mother and really mentally affected her completely to the point that she's so desperate of wanting to make Guinevere like her mother, even going to drastic ways of doing so, like literally slaving her into becoming what Olivia sees Gwen as, you know? And it's
Yeah.
even
And it
sad
seems
for
like it was-
Gwen because she has to suffer of trying to be something that she doesn't want to be, you know?
And it seems like whatever happened with Olivia's mom, it like emotionally stunted her somehow. Because like the first time we see her, she's cold and seemingly emotionless. She doesn't really emote much. And she seemed a lot more like emotional and, dare I say, hysterical now as an adult. Like desperately trying to get Guinevere back.
I think another thing I want to see in the show, unlike the funny side, I want to see them do, even though they're taking jabs at Disney, I want to see like parodies of Disney films.
Oh,
Oh
absolutely. I
yeah,
would
we
love
know
that.
for sure that we're about to get lots of parodies of the Disney films. Like, don't worry, once the show gets greenlit, we will pick out some details that we see from the background, setting, from cosplays, everything. We're going to see it.
I hope so.
Like, I want to see a bunch of parody posters replacing princesses as Guinevere.
Yeah, Yes. I want to see if people made like those stupid like hipster edit poster type things on Tumblr of like Disney princesses. I hope to see that in Guinevere.
I love to see how Frankie's goal of wanting to work at the park will most likely be tested throughout the course of the show. Given the fact with Dana's challenge of wanting to try to have her story be told, what Frankie's represents Dana of trying to pitch her show. She with some challenges along the way.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, something out of reach expectation. A Our House collaboration. Like
Who
they just
knows?
like it's just one like an Our House collab episode.
And who knows? She might sneak in one of the Owl House voice actors or actresses to voice as a specific character. That would be cool.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, that was really cool.
She was able to sneak in the talisman.
Yeah. Oh, that's very true, to be honest.
I mean, she snuck in String Bean. I bet she can sneak in another talisman for the show, which would be cool.
I like imagining if they're all going to travel, just like, yeah, go into the portal, and they end up in Connecticut. Either Connecticut or the Bowling Isles, either or.
You end up in Gravesfield.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Where are we? I don't know. Look, a witch. Maybe she can fix Guinevere.
She can fix Guinevere with her magic. Oh, there's a construction coven. Okay, actually though, Frankie would be thriving in the Abomination Coven. Absolutely thriving.
Oh my God, yes.
And what do you think Andy's coven would be?
Illusion? No.
Illusion sounds close. I'd have to remember what the covens are specifically.
I know couple of covens like Potion, the Barb, and like you said, Abomination, Construction, Beastkeeping, Healing, Illusions, Plant.
I can see Andi and Potion or Plant, but she might go. But I know she wants to build something, so
maybe like a combination of some of them.
Yeah, Frankie would love the construction covens.
Yeah. Like Construction Coven and Abomination Coven. Those are my main ones. There's also the Oracle Coven, I think.
How did I forget about the Bad Girl?
I'm sorry, Keith, what did you say?
It's like the amount you were talking about covens, and I immediately forgot about the Bad Girl Coven. How the heck did I forget about the Bad Girl Coven?
Okay, no, both of them are they're already in the already Bad Girl Coven. I don't care.
Already in the Bad Girl Coven for sure.
Mm-hmm, both of them.
With that said, thank you guys for being in this lovely, awesome podcast. Like, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. I wish Dana Terrace, John Bailey Owens, and Zach Marcus the best of luck for their show to be pitched, because we are so desperate for this. We are so desperate for that show right now.
Yes, the animation is evolving as we speak.
Mr. Glitch, please.
SMG4, please.
I loved you during my childhood, Mr. MG4.
I still watch his videos, and I'm just like, wow. To think it's all started in middle school.
Yeah. How far things have come.
I know, because I'm like, dang. He really has improved.
I still remember Mario's Spaghetteria.
Oh my God, yeah.
That was one of my favorite videos back in the day.
I still remember being so hyped for each War of the Fat Italians. I mean, I still do, but in middle school, I was like, oh God, it's on today. Come on, let class end. Not like that jazz. But I did like all the story arcs that they do to me. I just recently watched the lawsuit arc, and that was surprisingly emotional, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm just like, I may be cringe, but I'm free.
I'm cringe and I'm free.
Exactly.
I mean, they really did start it from somewhere, and I really wish those three the best of luck. And I really wish the entire Glitch Productions the best of luck for them to thrive even more.
Yes.
With that said, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Click on the notification bell so that way you won't miss out on any more animation content with me and my friends. With that said, I bid you peace. Bye! Just to let you know. Yep. Just to let you know, we're doing the disappearing act as part of the digital circus session from here on out. That's why you didn't see us disappear.
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know how I feel about this.
I wonder if Sparky would.
Well, that's all.